What's more stressful, performing for millions on American Idol or parallel parking?
Oh, that's a great one. First time I ever had to parallel park was in downtown Nashville on Music Row. And yeah, that was really terrifying. So probably the parallel parking.
That was Lucas Leon, today's Country Climb Star of the Week, and other great artists sent our way from Austin Burke and the Playlisted podcast. Today on the Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends, we talk with Lucas about his time on American Idol, play his new song, The Crazy Kind, and find out what's next for one of country music's rising young artists. We also catch up with Jineane Ford for the Nerd News Friday, talk Memorial Day weekend plans, my daughter's graduation at Show Low High School, and give away monster truck tickets to Calvin from Show Low with fun fact or fake fact. Grab your coffee, best friend. Let's get the show started.
Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
Janine, you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, and
Happy Friday.
Memorial Day weekend. We have Monday off. What do you got going on this weekend?
Oh, well, and it's kind of officially my birthday weekend. My birthday isn't until Wednesday, but we always celebrate on Memorial Day weekend. And going to be camping, and I'm going to be riding. So for my first time back on Mangus since you know what.
Yeah. Has it been about a year since you got kicked by that horse?
I got kicked the end of July, and 3-4 surgeries later, all the rehab, all the scary stuff, Aerovac down to the valley, all that stuff. Yeah, my calf is back. It's strong. It's not beautiful, Chris. It's not. I'm not going to be wearing any mini skirts.
No mini skirts.
Yeah,
Tina Turner's not singing about your legs.
No, but I'm back on Mangus this weekend. We're going to be riding out by beautiful X Diamond Ranch. I can't wait. It's going to be nice. Yeah.
Man, she's back in the saddle.
Yes.
Holy moly.
Back in the saddle.
Last night was Show Low High School's graduation, high school graduation.
Lizzie graduated.
My daughter graduated. Lizzie, congrats to her and all the high school graduates. And Show Low High School did a great job. It was a great event. And then they had that lock-in afterwards where the kids could win up to, there was companies donated over $40,000 in cash and prizes.
Just crazy. That is so awesome. I mean, the way the whole community supports all our high schools and all our schools, just amazing.
Yeah, it is really cool. So thanks to the community for supporting our high school students, and congrats to all the students that are graduating today, because I believe Snowflake is graduating today.
Yep, and we all want to take our time to slow down a little bit, because, the little kids are out of school. Everybody's getting out of school. Last day is of school, and everybody's going to be running around a little crazy, so slow down. Everybody be safe, and it's Memorial Day weekend.
That's right.
And also, one other little mom advice mention here. Remember, everybody, we are in stage 1 fire restrictions. Call all your family, all your relatives that are on their way up the hill, and remind them. Pick your chains up on your trailers, get them up high.
Yep.
Don't pull off the road. Be careful. Stage 1 fire restrictions. Be extra careful.
All right, Janine, we are ready for some nerd news on this
ready?
Nerd News Friday. What you got for us?
I got some nerd news for you. You know what? Here, researchers think they have figured out why 90% of the world's population is right-handed.
Ooh.
Yeah, 90%. A new study suggests that it's a preference we build when we start walking upright. Interesting, huh? Once we but the interesting part is like in our family, in each immediate family, there's one left-handed person out of if it's 3 kids, there's one. If there's 2 kids, there's one. We have a lot of lefties in our family, yeah. And once we became bipedal, it's called bipedal. The 2 feet walking, it freed our hands for specialized tasks. And then over time, our brain pushed that preference toward the right hand. So interesting. I don't know. Yeah.
Are you right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Me too.
But my brother's left. My son is left. We have a lot of lefts. Also, a new study found that some plants have a genetic trait that helps them survive the most extreme events and conditions. And they're trying to follow this genetic backup system to see what it's all about. And then the one other thing that's cool, robots are starting to make clothes right now. That's a good job for them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But guess what their biggest challenge is?
What?
Handling soft, flexible fabrics has been a major challenge. They're a little rough. on the clothing and on the sewing, but the traditional sewing and adhesives that they're learning to assemble all those. So there you go. Interesting.
Some interesting nerd news on this Nerd News Friday. Well, have a great weekend, best friend, and be safe out there riding your horse Mingus.
You too, Chris. Have a great one.
You
Love
too.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. You are first caller. Who's this?
Calvin.
Calvin from?
Cholo.
All right, Calvin. You have a chance to win 4 tickets to the Monster Truck Tour happening in Cholo, the 1:30 showing on next Saturday, the 30th. All you have to do is play a little Fun Fact Friday. Tell me if it's a fun fact or a fake fact. You get 2 right, you win the tickets. 3 wrong, you're gone. Here we go. It is road trip day, so here's a road trip question. South Dakota is home to a giant palace made entirely of corn. Is that a fun fact or a fake fact?
Fake fact.
Fake fact. Gosh, dang it, Calvin. All right, you got 1 wrong. 1 wrong. You just need 2 right. You could get 3 wrong, so no big deal. All right, next one. Arizona once tried to build the world's largest tumbleweed museum. Is that a fun fact or a fake fact?
Fake fact.
Fake fact. There you go. Good job. All right, he's got 1 right. No tumbleweed museum exists, but if it did, it seems like Arizona would be a good spot for it. All right. How about this one? There's a town in Texas that holds an annual world championship outhouse race. Fun fact or fake fact?
Outhouse race.
An outhouse race, yeah, where you go pottying.
Fun fact, I guess.
Yes, fun. There you go, dude. He started off with the wrong answer and then totally redeemed himself. Congratulations, Calvin from Cholo. You just won 4 tickets to the Monster X Tour in Cholo on May 30th at 1:30 p.m. What station hooked you up?
92.5.
You know it, buddy. Arr!
Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
Another one that we got sent our way from our buddy Austin Burke in the Playlisted podcast. And this week, it's an exciting one. This artist has gone from hometown kid just outside Nashville to one of the breakout stars of this season's American Idol. At just 18 years old, he made his way all the way to the top 9 of American Idol, performed with Brad Paisley on the Idol finale, and even earned an invitation to make his Grand Ole Opry debut. He's already written over 100 songs just in the last 2 years, blends country, blues, classic singer-songwriter influences, and this morning, we're going to be hearing his latest single, The Crazy Kind. Please welcome Lucas Leon. Welcome aboard.
Thanks so much for having me.
I'd like to start the interview just with some fun icebreaker questions to get to know you a little bit. First question, what's more stressful, performing for millions on American Idol or parallel parking during your driver's test?
Oh, that's a great one. I did driver's ed, which was awful. All right, go do it, get the insurance down, but it was terrible. So, I never actually ended up doing that. First time I ever had to parallel park was in downtown Nashville on Music Row. And yeah, that was really terrifying. So probably the parallel parking.
If your life had a soundtrack right now, what song would it be?
What a Fool Believes about the Doobie Brothers.
And if you had one country song to request for the rest of your life, at parties, radio, whatever, can't be one of your own, what country song are you requesting and why?
Probably at a party. Let's say probably all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight for a party because that gets it going.
Heck yeah, little Hank Williams. All my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. And now we're going to find out, Lucas, how did you get started in music? When did music first become serious for you?
Gosh, I started piano when I was around 6 years old and picked up guitar during quarantine and started singing somewhere in the middle. It just, I got the bug. I got bit by the bug, the country music bug, and I just never quit, got obsessed with it, and here we are.
And then how did it come about that you decided to audition for American Idol this season?
Gosh, it was sort of just kind of like a why not, It was honestly a bold choice being that I was still wrapping up high school And I was just starting my senior year when the whole thing started, and it was a lot to handle, but I'd say it was definitely worth it.
And then you auditioned with an original song. What was the thought process behind that? Why was that important to you to audition with an original?
I mean, I just feel like, and looking back, I would have done more originals if I could have. You know, it's a very cover heavy show, but I mean, when you're given the chance to do something that you wrote, I feel like it would be foolish not to. And with how passionate of a songwriter I am and how much I love songwriting, I felt like, you know, it would be dumb not to.
And was there one performance throughout American Idol that kind of stuck out to you as your favorite performance of yours?
Oh, gosh. You know, I really loved doing Gratitude and It's Your Love, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. I love that. My really good friend Stephanie Smith had a hand in writing that. So it was really cool to be able to play that on TV with her watching, and just kind of some kind of surreal moments of playing Gratitude in church and then singing it on TV, and same with singing a song that my good friend wrote, just full circle.
That's awesome. And what did American Idol teach you about as an artist? Did you learn anything?
I mean, you got to set yourself apart. It's really easy to get swallowed up. Just easy to, you know, blend in. You know, you got to do what you can to break out every week.
And you got to perform with Brad Paisley right on the American Idol finale?
I did, yeah. Brad's such a cool guy. That was an amazing experience. Standing next to him with the Telecaster was a bold move by me, but I did it.
Yeah, what was that? What was going through your mind when you're doing this? Like, this can't be happening, or?
Yeah, it can't be happening. I mean, I feel like I got insanely blessed to be able to sing with him in the finale. I feel like that was a really lucky draw, honestly. Yeah, we hit it off in Hawaii when he was a mentor, but it was just like crazy that I was able to sing with one of my heroes. Like, I've played that song that we sang, I'm Gonna Miss Her, at like every cover gig that I've done in the last, you know, several years. And I've made a couple $100 off of the tips from that song, that's for sure. So it's just crazy.
And you said that people have only seen a tiny piece of Lucas Leon as an artist. So who is the full Lucas Leon?
I mean, I feel like people would appreciate me more in my artistry if they saw my songs, if they saw my live show, you know, how I string things together, and my writing was only displayed one time on the show. And I feel like I conveyed my performing side of me, which I'm very passionate about also. But if people could hear the songs, man, I'm so proud of them, and I've worked so hard on them. I want everybody to hear them.
Yeah, you've written 100 songs in the past 2 years. Is that right?
Oh, it's more than that. It's probably upwards of 250.
Holy moly. So what, just every day you're sitting down writing songs? How do you write songs? What does a day in the life of writing a song with Lucas look like?
I like to write with people. It just opens a whole new world. I force myself to write one song alone, usually a year, because it's good for you. But I mean, you just unlock a whole new world of, because, you know, you're not going to think of everything. And whenever you have 2, 1, 3 other writers in the room who are really seasoned, all in their own way, it can bring together a song amazingly. And yeah, I do that multiple times a week, and especially since I'm out of school now, hopefully every day.
We've had some fun. We found out about your country climb, and now it's time to hear your new song that just got released earlier this month. It's called The Crazy Kind. Tell me about this song. How did this one come about?
I mean, I wrote this with 2 good buddies, Cameron Burdell and Austin Burke. Shout out, boys. And I mean, we just kind of went in the room that day, you know, with the sole purpose of coming out there with a banger. And yeah, I feel like we did a pretty decent job.
Yeah, I think it's a banger. I love it. I love, like, it's fun. It's up tempo. Is that kind of what you go for, or do the songs kind of pick you, or do you pick the songs, I guess?
I mean, I've so many artists put a pressure every day on the session to get a goal for what kind of song they need to fill a gap, which I get. It's understandable. It's smart to try to, you know, have a repertoire of everything that you could need in a show and in a record. But I find that the best songs come when you don't put a label on the day. You just go in there with an open mind and kind of just write what feels right in the moment.
And what do you hope people feel when they hear The Crazy Kind?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I hope it makes them crack a smile, you know? I think it's a sweet, fun song, and I hope it's just a good time to listen to.
Heck yeah. Well, I can't wait to play it for the first time on Q Country 92.5. This is Lucas Leon and his new song, The Crazy Kind.
I got a girl, she's a little crazy. Am I insane? Or maybe, just maybe. See her right there, oh, that's my baby. The one with the wild hiding in her smile. 'Cause she's crazy about Jesus, crazy about me. Crazy like the weather down in Tennessee. Some might say that I'm out of my mind, but I got a thing for the crazy kind. I got a girl, and I got a feeling, not just the one, she's one in a million. She's off the wall, and I'm through the ceiling. Somebody pinch me, I must be dreaming. 'Cause she's crazy about Patsy, crazy about Jones, crazy about that country on the radio. Some might say I'm out of my mind, but I got a thing for the crazy kind. Yeah, she's crazy about Jesus, crazy about me. Crazy like that weather down in Tennessee. She's crazy about forever, and there ain't no doubt that I'm crazy about everything she's crazy about. Some might say that I'm out of my mind, but I got a thing, I got a thing, I got a thing, I got a thing for the crazy kind. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I got a thing for the crazy kind.
Woo! That's Lucas Leon with The Crazy Kind on Q Country 92.5. So that song is amazing. You just finished American Idol and just graduated high school. What's next for Lucas Leon?
I mean, gosh, a lot of shows, a lot of songs to be written, hopefully released, and just, whittling away, getting the stone rolling for everybody,
Nice. And what would you tell someone that's maybe afraid to chase their dreams right now? You've obviously, it doesn't seem like you're afraid to chase your dreams. What message would you give to those that are thinking of pursuing a career in music and just pursuing their passion?
Well, I mean, I would say one thing I always tell myself is if you have a plan B, you're not fully committed to plan A. You have to put yourself in a position to where it has to work, and your mindset has to be so strong, and you just got to be ready to work at it every single day and do whatever it takes. And I'd say if you want to do it, there's no reason not to, really, unless you're not ready to give it all you got. That's for sure.
Well, Lucas, thank you so much for joining us today and being today's Country Climb Star of the Week. And we're so excited to continue to listen and play your music on Q Country 92.5. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thanks for having me.
This has been Lucas Leon, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. All right, best friends, that's going to do it for today's Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends on Q Country 92.5. Big thanks to Lucas Leon for joining us today and being today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Thanks to Jineane Ford for Nerd News Friday, and congratulations again to all the graduates across the White Mountains this weekend. As we head into Memorial Day weekend, we also want to remember the true meaning of this holiday and honor the brave men and women who gave their lives serving our country. We are grateful for their sacrifice and for the freedoms we get to enjoy every day. Have a fun and safe holiday weekend. Enjoy time with your family and friends. And if you see somebody serving or a veteran, make sure to thank them. We'll be back Tuesday morning from 7 to 9 a.m. on Q Country 92.5. Until then, remember, be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be a jerk. Bye.